Hello everybody and welcome back to Victoria 2 as the Greater Germanic Empire. We have basically gone much closer to forming, or at least getting all of Eastern Europe under control. As soon as we finish this war against the Ottomans, our Yugoslavia will be a much stronger puppet, and then we'll move into Portugal, hopefully. Because we have 120 days till we finish that justification. So let's get these troops to move down here. I just, this is like my third time trying this recording. The first two times, I got like 20 minutes in. And I think the first recording, it just like stopped. And my recording just disappeared. I'm like, what the heck just happened? And then, oh, they're going up there this time. That's new. Usually they went down here at Exante. I'll have these two armies go ahead and take them on. How about you go here and then go to Zante? And the second recording, I got 20 minutes into it. I'm like, okay, I'll just stop. And I checked the recording, and it was like this like rainbow, like pixelated thing everywhere. I'm like, okay, that's weird. I think I put it on best video quality to upgrade. I put the videos to record at 60 FPS this time. So I put a different video encoder just to hopefully see if it will use less space or at least record better, because I also got a new external solid state drive to upload all my videos onto to make it so, because right now like my laptop only holds 500 gigabytes, and I think by default I have 350 gigabytes of software and like games installed onto my computer, my laptop. Actually, let's put you over here, and you go down here. It's 18th of June. Get up there. So I need more space. So I got this 3.1 solid state drive, or 3.1 USB solid state drive. It has 512 gigabytes on it. But, I mean, it uploads or transfers files at like 400 megabytes per second, which is a lot better, because usually when I transfer files it's like 12 or 15 megabytes per second, but this thing transfers like 300, 400 megabytes per second, so I'm actually surprised. It cost me $100, but I mean, frees up space on my computer, so I don't care. I work for a reason, right? So I can buy myself nice stuff. I'm just kidding. I work so I can pay for college, which, on the grounds of college, it looks like Brazil just declared war on me. I was studying for political science, American government, and pre-law. I was going to get a 2-track major. Some personal stuff happened, and I decided to refocus on what I wanted to do in my life and what I wanted to do to make me happy. And as a result, I decided I wanted to get involved in computer science, computer engineering, to be specific. Which means I'm probably going to have to leave what college I'm going at right now. I'm going to finish my bachelor's, so I have a year left, so I might as well just finish it, get the degree, and then I'll go get another bachelor's in computer engineering and move on to get my master's. And I just think I'll be happy doing that. Alright, looks like we finished that war. But, yeah, so there's a bunch of things going on, which is also why like my videos have just been... I think the last few videos, I may have not been so energetic. I don't even think I'm that energetic in this video either. It could be because this series is kind of running a lot longer than I had originally planned. I was thinking about maybe like a week or two up tops. But apparently a lot of things can happen within that period of time, so I fixed that up. Apparently got a lot more African armies down here. And that is 8. So, yeah. Plus, my birthday is actually coming up in a few days, and so today is Thursday. I'm hoping to upload this video tonight before I hit the sack. And then tomorrow, after I go to work, I'm flying out with my mom to Tennessee to go visit my twin brother who's out there. So that will be fun, and I'm looking forward to that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And as a result, I am not going to be uploading videos those days, but I'm going to try to record some videos in advance and just have them post, just so I can have videos continue to being uploaded. We need 2 more infantry and 3 more hussars in this army. Which I kind of realized that I don't know why I'm building hussars actually, because the only reason you build hussars is for the Renaissance, right? Or the reconnaissance. But I can literally build some dragoons who have 2 more attack. And it gives me less reconnaissance, but it still works. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. But yeah, that is the gist of what's going on in my life. Let's get back to this game. So we're in July right now. Administrative efficiency, okay. Let's get cheap steel, because we do have an event for, was it the Krupp family? Yeah, support the Krupp family will give us a new academia for higher culture and industry bonuses. It'll damage our naval bonuses as far as research goes, but I'm willing to risk that. That should be fine. So we are going for Portugal in just a second here, about a month. So let's get these armies onto this ship in preparation to go ahead and invade southern Portugal. Those armies are fine. I'll move you down south there. That should be fine. And I do have 3 more armies I can do something with. I am going to put them down south because after we are done with Portugal, obviously the UK is a quick second against our conquest, and all they have, and pretty much after Portugal, we'll have most, if not all, well, not all of Africa, but we'll have most of Africa. Let's see here. I'm gonna be like doing a few tests with this video. I'm probably gonna stop the recordings partway through, restart it, and just kind of see how it looks. And hopefully, if everything works well, I'm going to use this recording software instead of the other one. That kept crashing on me. I'm so annoyed by that. And this one isn't even working all that well either, but I'm assuming that's just because I'm not all that used to it. Or I don't really know what I'm doing. Send you here. You can go to Setúbal. I know how to pronounce that. I used to speak Portuguese. Well, I didn't used to speak Portuguese. I barely speak any Portuguese. But I feel like I can understand it fairly well. I mean, that's more of a side effect of me being able to speak Spanish, and Portuguese and Spanish are fairly similar languages. I usually hear comparisons of Spanish speakers will say that Portuguese sounds like drunk Spanish. Is that true? I don't know. It's a different language. They obviously, Portuguese stems from Spanish or Spanish origins. Well, I'm sure Spanish is developed away from Portuguese a little bit, but then I think Portuguese, I'm not sure what happened to be honest, but the languages sort of diverge a little bit. But if you, I know in Brazil, I'm pretty sure most Brazilians, they can understand Spanish speakers. Even though they speak Portuguese, it's usually the other way around. Like I was dating a girl at one point, and she is fluent in Spanish, more so than me, and I could understand more Portuguese than she could. That's probably because Spanish is my second language, so I kind of, I don't know, had that perspective, or maybe I was just more exposed to Portuguese. I think I had more exposure to Portuguese speakers more than her, regardless. And I like talk to people in Portuguese and have a conversation with people in Portuguese. Well, at least I spoke Spanish, they spoke Portuguese, but we still understood each other. It was difficult, but it worked. Right. We declared war on Portugal, and for some reason, I guess I wasn't... What am I doing with my armies? I'm like half focusing. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Just like standing here, just saying random crap. You guys are probably screaming like, "Oh, dude, that's what are you doing?" Sorry. Yeah, this army I was supposed to fight here. Okay. They'll get there on the 14th, and we won't get there until the 17th. That is fine. And we have... Okay, so we do have no justification going on. So let's justify against Lafong, Stylish Protectorate. Send this navy down. You go attack this army. And this army will push over to Lanfang. Oops. Pause. There we go. I paused. Alright, so we got this siege. This army is done. Let's go push forward up there. Wiped out that army. Great. So let's go to Flores. How's Africa doing? Good enough. Portuguese is going to push over there. I guess well, it'll be good for them to keep the army, actually, because they will be a puppet, so those armies will basically transition under to my leadership, if I so choose. I will probably just let them keep control of their armies when we go to war. I'll command units if I need to. Like one of my playthroughs, I can't remember if that was our USA game or not, that we commanded all of our troops out here in the Middle East and made them form a little blockade to keep like Russia and the Europeans from attacking us. Which does make interesting games. Like if you do play a country outside of Europe and, well, like our USA game, well, Europe is still really strong. We try to like kind of push it to Europe. It does make for interesting gameplay. At this point though, in our game, all the great powers from the start are just gone. Like we are so far ahead of everybody else. And like nobody on here, I mean, how many people are Europeans are there still? UK? France? That's it? Only the UK and France are on here, besides us, obviously. But like Spain, Russia, they're all gone. Austria's gone. Italy is gone. British Patriots. Let's go wipe out that 3,000 man army. That's looking good. Alright, so I'm going to end this segment of the recording just really quick. Just want to make sure it's all working. And I'll see you back in a sec. Alright guys, I am back. And it turned out it actually worked this time. So I am super glad about that. What I'm going to probably end up doing is making slightly shorter videos. At least for now. This episode, at the very least, will probably be about 30 or so minutes long. Just to make sure that I'm not, well, so I feel more comfortable about doing longer recordings as soon as I know that things are actually going to work. But this episode, at least, I'm a little bit, like, hesitant to even try doing more because, yikes. I think this new solid-state drive that I have can't handle, like, having super big files. Which I guess I could fix that by cutting a halfway point into the videos. So I might just end up doing that instead. But I'll do that next time or sometime in the future. They're attacking us. That is fine though. Sure, we can handle it. Yeah, Portugal is already lost over here. So let's go ahead and start adding some war goals. Let's add Portuguese Lower Guinea. So P, place in the sun, Portuguese Lower Guinea. Let's make sure this army doesn't die. So they're going to the one in Songo. Okay, I'm not dying. They're dying. Look at that. Did we even lose any troops when they attacked us? Oh my goodness. See, good terrain bonuses and being like good on the defensive side. Like, we had -4, -1 from crossing, -1 from terrain. We have like an alright general, but I mean, being the attacker in that situation, oh my goodness. And so the only way to really go past that, I'm trying to remember if it was like the reconnaissance, or I think it's your reconnaissance level, or maybe it's your general's level. But there's like something, I think he's a general. Maybe it's a general. So if your general has a high enough attack or like defense value, or probably attack, or just attack, an attack value. Penalty on attacker, yeah, defender being dug in. Basically, it's like a chance every tick that you have of, or maybe it's if you get a higher roll. Yeah, it's if you get a higher roll than the defender, then you'll lose a dig in. Oof. Sorry, that was a timer I set a little bit earlier for the video. That does not matter anymore. I am sorry, that was kind of loud. So if they roll again this next siege ticket, you'll see go to... They did not, so it stayed the same. Let's see over here. And the next siege tick, if they roll higher than me, you'll see it go down 1, which means it will disappear. They did roll higher than me, and it did not disappear. Maybe because 2, 4. No, I don't know why it didn't disappear. That's weird. Okay. Apparently, I don't know what I'm talking about. I thought I did. Okay, now I'm just kind of like totally confused. I'm like, am I not right? I don't want to wipe out that army. That's future troops for the Germanic Empire. We don't want to destroy them. We'll take Mozambique, and then we'll take Tete, and then we'll be fine. Look the other way. How about you just go down here? Holy crap. These guys lost a ton of troops when they're trying to get back down there. I did not realize that. How about you go here, and you go there. Anyways, because of this new external drive I got, it has a USB port. So it plugs, so I only have 3 USB ports on my computer. So I have one that plugs in my mouse, one that plugs in my mic, another that originally plugged in my headset, so I can actually like listen to it without, because I was kind of worried about my mic picking up the audio from the game. Apparently I don't have to realize or really worry about that because I checked the video recording and it was fine, which is why I don't know what I'm trying to say. But basically the new external drive, solid state drive I got, the SSD drive, also uses a USB port. So I had to take one of them out. I'm like, well, I'll just take my headset out. I'll see how it sounds without my headset on. And apparently it doesn't really affect it too much. Like it doesn't cause, or like my mic doesn't pick it up. But it's also because my mic, I forget, I don't even know what the setting is called, but it only picks up what it's in front of it, and my laptop's behind it. I think that's the reason. But regardless, I bought a USB hub. My computer only adds, takes one USB port and adds 3 more. So that's all I need. I don't need like 20 USB ports for my computer. I don't think. I mean, if I did, then it would be for an actual computer, a gaming PC when I build one. But regardless, right now I'm just using my laptop. I travel too much to worry about building a port. I don't have enough time. Maybe that's the reason. I'm making excuses. I think I'm making excuses. I don't know how to build a computer. That's why. Plenty of people offered me, and apparently it's easy. But maybe I'll just buy one. I've researched it and everything, and in the end, it does not. I guess if you build one yourself, you can always replace parts to upgrade your computer. Maybe that's the big benefit, is upgrading your computer slowly as soon as you have parts. So I can see that argument. Is it cheaper than buying a computer? Not really. But if you were in the mindset of upgrading it repeatedly, as you were, as time went on. Like, for example, you have an out-of-date processor, you can always buy a new processor. Same thing with the graphics card. So, stuff like that. We just got that a support card family. Yes! Literally feel like I've done that 3 times already, which I totally have. I've totally done that 3 times. Let's go ahead and justify against Kalimantan while we can, because it's only 81 days, and by about 81 days, that's basically the same amount of time that we have until Italy. The truce with Italy expires, and we could just get a new Casus Belli against them. So we'll try to take Emilia. Emilia, is that right? We want to take Sicily. Whatever has a less war score, because we want to take 2 more states from them. Because they own... Wait, 1, 2... Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It took 2 more states. And if they have 4 states or less, I'm pretty sure we just conquer them outright. So I think that's how it works. When you play with mods, it's kind of like... Some things work, sometimes it doesn't. But I mean, Vanilla Victoria 2 is fine. But at the same time, it's still kind of lacking. Like, it's not that flushed out. I mean, even the BAI or the Blood and Iron mod, which is what my mod is based off of, isn't all... I mean, it's still a lot better than the original. You have a ton of events. Like, all of these, well... Yeah, I don't think these ones are. I think this is actually from the Pop Demand mod. There's like a bunch of mods that are integrated into this one. But form Yemen. Ooh, conquer the Middle East. Maybe that's an objective for the future. Once we get Europe under control, we can go for the Middle East, and then we can also go for North America, which is totally at war with us. All of North America. Probably can't do too much to us, but they're still at war with us. And let's wait until they send us a peace offer, because this is all I want. And there they go. That's all I want. And welcome to the Empire, Portugal. Welcome. We are so close. There's only 4 more countries in Europe. Plus Ireland. Ireland is a little weirdo at this point. I mean, I would give, like, Leinster... Well, we can't, because that's their capital. And I would give part of it to, say, Wales, but for some reason, when you give a state to your puppet, they give it back. So I'll probably maybe take this for myself, then puppet them again. And... right, we're at war with this guy. So we're at war with Brazil, who is a great power. We could peace out the US. No, we'll have them peace us out. We don't want to use the Diplo points for it. Fong, annex, and the USA. I'd say it's fine, annex or piecing them out. So that we can have our truce, and the truce will expire after we're done with Europe. Make things easy for us. I don't think Italy has too much... Well, it's just Italy, right? They don't have any extra territorial regions. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. That is fine. Oof. What is going on? And let's see how it goes. A few more days. Conservative. Limited safety. Yeah, that's fine. I misjudged it, didn't I? Well, that's fine. Our truce is expired. We'll obviously wait till we have this Casus Belli, apparently. And it will justify against Italy. Lots of events. We also control a lot of land. I will most likely give up a lot of this to puppets. Just because I prefer that. I don't want to manage all of this. Alright, so we could declare war on them, and Italy, we can acquire, say it takes 270 days. We can make them a puppet. No, that's fine. That's fine. We'll conquer them. Or take some land and conquer them. It looked a little bit weird, but I haven't conquered Italy yet like that. Like everything I'm doing, I haven't done it before. We have 282 infamy. Jeez. We're nuts. You're crazy. Awesome. Let's go kill us some, the last of the Malaysians. Except there is Brunei, which we are not sphering. Let's go ahead and sphere that. And I don't think I was sphering Moldavia. See, that's what happens when you record several times. Because Moldavia is no longer in Russia's sphere. I'm hoping to see if we can get Romania to hopefully take them under their domain. I guess we'll see, but yeah. But yeah, I just kind of stopped the recording for a second and restarted it. Like I said, it's an experiment I am doing. See if it works. If it does, I will be so dang happy. Because I was like looking at different recording softwares because I was so over the one that I had been using. It like records fine on other video games, but like for some reason Victoria 2 it has issues with it. But whatever. This guy, go ahead and go to port. We don't even have our armies fully maintained. Well, I guess for a good reason, huh? That's fine. We have 4.5 million. I don't know what I'd ever do with that. Besides maybe investing in our puppets? Like I said, there were things that I did in my last videos, but I did not do this one. Let's go ahead and build some railroads infrastructure in Yugoslavia and Ukraine. I'm sure that they would appreciate it. So let's go ahead and do that. And will they let me? They will let me. Yay. This will make it easier for our armies as well as make... Well, just make everyone move easier. The higher the infrastructure, the faster your armies move. And that's all we want. Africa... Well, has as much infrastructure as it can handle. I think deserts, what do they do for infrastructure? They, -4 because it's a desert. Yikes. But once we get rail systems and limited access railroads, then that'll be more improved. Yeah. And they will let us annex them. Great. This is really good. Once we sphere Brunei, we'll have pretty much all of Indonesia under our control. And then we can see about releasing a country down there. I also want to release Indochina, so once we get these guys under our control as well, that'd be fun. And then we can just focus on Europe, instead of micromanaging everything outside of Europe. So, 190 days. We're just going to kind of chill here, I guess. I'm going to stop pausing because I don't need to pause. The only other countries who diplomatic, we can see our truce. Alright, sorry about that. I had to eat dinner. So, let's jump back into this. But we're just waiting, so not much to jump back into. Boom. Great. We could lower our naval maintenance just a little bit. But our money should be fine. Actually, how about we build up our military. 103 brigades we can build here in Africa. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'll see you guys back here in a sec. Alright guys, and we are back. So I got all of these armies done. We need to build 4 more Dragoons over in Europe, but that's about it. I'm going to build 2 more sets of transports over in Asia. Just because we are going to need those. That should be fine. That should be good. Okay, so let's just keep going. Yeah, we have a lot more troops, like over 200 brigades being built right now. I think 300,000 troops over in Africa right now, and 300,000 in Asia, or no. There's like 60,000 in Asia and 30,000 or 300,000 in Europe. Okay, so we're 1897 still. Let's get, I'm thinking about reinforcement speed is probably the best one to go for here. And I will get that by April of 1898. That is fine. Justification is on its way. Our next target would be the UK. So once we justify against Italy, we'll justify against the UK. And we can increase our influence over here in Brunei. I'm going to go ahead and just stop influencing all these countries just for now. Yeah. So we can focus over on these countries. It doesn't seem like there's much to focus on, huh? Can we invest? No, we can't. How about in Moldavia? Nope. Can't do a single thing. Homo neanderthalensis. The Neanderthal. Okay. I'll take it. That'll boost up our research a little bit. And here... what do they want? Free press? Yep. Sure, I'll give you free press. Oh, when we were an empire, it would have been easier to get a casus belli, huh? Yep. Yeah, it was a lot quicker. I wanted to become a republic, but this is not working. You're still a semi-constitutional monarchy. We have 81 brigades down here. So... let's see. How about we move these French troops down as well? One here. And the other's just down here. 10 days. Whoa, why is it lagging all of a sudden? Weird, but okay. There it goes, now it's fine. Alright, so what is the best state to go after? Is Puglia? Oh, goodness. Campania, Italian, Sicily's only 28. That's all we can go for. We can only go for Italian Sardinia and Italian Sicily. So let's go for Sicily and Sardinia. Everything else just costs right up to 100. Sweden will not accept. What is... they're a puppet, though. They have to accept. Our relations suck with them. Oh my goodness. Okay, regardless, let's go for Sicily. And let us call our allies. And push in. This should be quick. And you guys, how about you go down here? Or maybe you... No, they're both in the same spot anyways. I do want to make sure we attack that 66 stack. This is a pretty good general. You go ahead and support. You're going here. Well, you run through there. Got 2 more armies. Let's move like this. Sort of. And who are we at war with now? Not Ireland. I think Ireland just didn't want to get involved. Is that what happened? Regardless, we are at war with a bunch of these random countries. So, pretty much countries in South America. And we're at war with these guys. We can't really reach them at all. I don't think they'll give us military access. No, because we're infamy. There's Oman over here. We'll just not worry about them. How's this going? It's going fine. They have 18 out of 30 Miltech. You go support them. And we need to get more artillery in here. There we go. Our lines are full. But we are collapsing. But we also rolled a 0. That sucks. Let's see what we can do though. I'd like to go to Rome and hopefully we can't. Well, we can't really. It has 3k stack. You go down there and if you blockade that army. We need more troops though to fill out the lines. So once this siege is done, or maybe you go ahead and reinforce. Alright, 1 Ancona. Let's go ahead and trap this army. Yes, we're winning. They're disintegrating. Or shattering. And all of our puppets are now down here. Because we only have that many troops left. Conservatives, sure. Slowly but surely. 13.2. Wiped out that entire army. Yep. They are gone. Lost a ton of troops though. Alright, what else can we take? It's 1898. So we can get more railroads. Almost have roads. Not until 1919 though. Let's increase our opinion of Moldavia. And who Ukraine wants military access? I thought they would already have it. You go ahead and hang back as well. Same with you. Just recover, guys. Should be more than enough to take out the rest. I have 2 armies down here, apparently. And let's go ahead and add a war goal for... Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Start justifying as the UK. Liberty and public country. And get Scotland is probably our biggest thing. Would Scotland get this? Yes, they would. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't become a great power. That doesn't seem like they have enough. Well, who knows? There's probably a lot of industry up there too. support the communist parties. What does that change? A little bit. You go down to Tenza. And you can just hang back here. Yeah, let's go ahead and add our war goal for Italian, Sardinia, and Corsica. And that'll be the end of that. Yeah, maybe I should have stayed an empire, I don't know. I wanted that flag, but we're not becoming a republic. And now our justifications take forever. But the decision was already made. Liberals declare victory. Sure they do. Japan wants military access. What is going on here? Japan is at war with Russia. I think Japan is definitely going to win that one. Sure. Is Korea? No, they're in their sphere. That's about it. And how about you go down here, and you go down there? Or maybe not. Looks like we have peace regardless. Now Italy is confined to just 4 states. I'm gonna send these 2 armies here. And the rest of these guys will head up here. I probably need to start getting my transports ready to get all these across the straits. And maybe I'll have these guys push across the straits. Where's this fleet? There you go. I want you to straight to Dover. So I can just have all these armies push to England, and these guys can push north. We have a land border with India, though, which could be an issue. It's all colonies, though, so they can't mobilize any units here in India. That's pretty much the only consolation we have. So we wanted to transport some of these guys over here. Like maybe here, for example. And have them attack us. Moldavia wants military access, probably because they're at war with Japan, right? Sure, it'll increase our relations. They have 94 prestige now. It's because they're winning wars with us on their side. These guys are doing fine. They're at 97 there now, so they shouldn't break our lines anymore. And Romania, let's ally. I don't want to ruin all my depot points though, so we'll just kind of hold off for now on the rest of that. That was weird. Anyways, I think we'll call this episode here. We made quite a bit of progress, so I'm really happy about that. Yeah. All we're waiting for is our second phase of going against them again. Which hopefully this is... I mean, we might have to go against France after we take Free Occitania again. And the UK will be... They'll all be completely diminished. Spain we're going to end up puppeting. But yeah. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye. As always, please leave a like down below and consider subscribing if you'd like to see more content just like this and more frequent uploads. If you have any suggestions, please go ahead and leave a comment down below. I'll see you next time.